Hello guys and welcome back to World of Tanks with Pandy. It hasn't been a long time since I did the last video on tanks. I'm sorry for that. It's just that I'm on a new job, loads of responsibilities, and I'm still getting used to it. But now I'm finding some time to go come back to my YouTube passion. So for no further delay, let's get to the point of this subject today. Um, Gold spamming. Like, is it noobish like all of the people say, or is it just a feature in the game that you actually need to use because of the poor design of tanks and matchmaking? Let's get to it. Like, for example, this video that I'm presenting you today is Chinese tier 6 TD. There was a update several months ago. I wanted to try out the new Chinese TDs since I saw that they have some really nice vehicle at the top tier, and I was like, okay, the tier 5 and tier 6 seems okayish, but I was not aware like in which direction matchmaking went so far for example for the tier 5s. It was really fine. Like, I didn't have any bumps. It was okay experience. I managed to finish my grind like in positive status and average damage. By the way, I'm not that keen to like get into the statistics for all of them. I only know that this one has a small gun that is making. Also, by the way, don't do this especially if you don't have a sex sense and Lobe is watching it. You don't be new like me. Like, don't do that. To continue, like, if you guys are sporting and wanting to grind out some tanks, but you don't have that much free XP to free XP directly to the tier 8s, basically you will need to suffer up with tier 6s and tier 7 vehicles, and their matchmaking that is influencing a lot how you're gonna play, what setup you're gonna use, and what's gonna happen from game to game. Since you have loads of people top tier barely managing to breathe air and play at the same time in higher tiers, loads of times tier 6 are screwed, for example, because there are people playing tier X. For example, in this game you'll see them, they have premium tank like Love. They don't have a clue how to play. They're messing up the games for their team, and tier 6s are suffering more enough, really hard. And after several games, like in this new template with this new matchmaking, playing in the lower tiers, because just want to announce that when the new matchmaking started, I only played higher tiers like tier 9s and tier 10s, and I was not seeing like anything that was frustrating me. But when I started playing new tiers, like new tech trees, and when I saw how bad it is to play at tier 6 right now, boy, I was surprised. Like, basically there are games and vehicles where you absolutely have only chance to exploit noobs like this guy with premium ammo to secure that you will penetrate the shot like 100%, and basically those were the ways to win your games. Like, and I don't want to mention the tier 6 arties that are currently overpowered. Like, I think that they need to be banned, like nerf hammered to death. Like M44 artillery, like, go fuck yourself. And all players that play that evil sorcery like that from that arty, like, go fuck yourself. And basically one of these games, that's why I'm showing you, is that I was amazed how much games I managed to save only by spamming gold. Like I saved 15 to 20% almost games for my team and for me especially, and helped myself out, saving myself defeats and miserable sense where you do like as a support vehicle, tier 6 vehicle, you do around 1.5 to 2k damage like on average in the game, and yet you constantly get raped by competent tier 8 players that are just better than your tier 8s. So basically if your tier 8s fail, you're gonna get fucked. Like, it's not a problem in tier 6s. Tier 6s are fine. There you are there at your normal terrain, and you will win the games. That's not a problem. It's the problem the higher tier, when you are matched up against higher tiers where you are support vehicle and your higher tier vehicles don't play okay. And it's not up to the people. Like, it is to a certain part, but I think that the matchmaking is screwing any tank lower than tier 8. Like tier 6s and tier 8s in particular, with my experience for now, are the tanks that are suffering the most, unfortunately. And I only see like using a gold spamming tactic with bad tanks in lower tiers as a viable option. Honestly, you will burn out money if you don't have to pay for the if you don't have premium or premium consumables, or you don't have for premium time or for the shells. I know you're probably gonna this is not viable option for you. You need to play it free to play and spam the ordinary shells. And yeah, it's just that that time suffering through vehicles like this. I got the mastery badge, by the way. This was on the times 5, so woohoo. I basically from the one game I managed to pick up and finish one of the grind, one part of the grind. 3k damage, almost 1300 base XP. Like, this was a crazy game. I don't know why I didn't got at least a first one gun mark, but yeah, I'm a gold spamming noob. So yeah, uh, I I I I want to win my game. So bear with me. Like, I know that we should all not having premium ammo in the game, but yet still I'm using it because I want to high up my percentage of wins, because I'm so fed up of tanks that are having bad guns, inaccurate penetration is like wobbling from maxing to minimum, like whatever it wants. And especially when I need to grind out my tier 6s and get against tier 8s, I need to suffer up for thousands and thousands of XP if I don't do well, or if I get cheated because my tier rates are just noobs that bought premium tanks, which is not their fault. Like, that's that's what wargaming wants you to do. Buy a premium, spam premium ammo, because only then game is half balanced, but it's still unbalanced. And yeah, in several other topics we're gonna speak about the maps and about the matchmaking in general. I saw that yesterday we got a new update regarding the story about the they gonna fix the matchmaking and do a rebalance of the matchmaker itself. But they also stated in that video that they gonna they gonna do like investigate the work on it for half a year. So good luck to you guys playing lower tiers for half a year. Hopefully ranked are started, so it will be a bit better until 10 or 11 p.m. in the evening for our folks in the Europe. For rest of you guys in the other time zones, I don't know. But yeah, as this was a bit big uh, uh, response video about my experience with tier sixes. Uh, if you didn't like a video, you know what to do. If you liked the video, please give me that like. It will help me out in the future with my new new videos. And also you can comment with me, like, as I'm stating again, I know this is bad and we don't need to advertise this. It's just that my frustration was over the top with this particular tier 6 tank, and that's why I went full gold noob. Like, this is the first time that I needed to play full gold tank, and that's the only way that I saw that I'm getting more wins. That's the only way. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.